Good morning. I don't really know what happened. Honestly, I woke up and I looked at my phone and it was an hour after I was supposed to have woken up. I definitely set my alarm last night, so I don't know if I just immediately turned it off or slept through it. No clue. But that's why I'm skipping my morning workout, because I woke up late. To be fair, I probably should have expected it. Last night I was up late editing a video to post on YouTube. This whole posting daily thing is kind of tough because I'll record it and then edit it that night, and sometimes editing can take like 2 to 5 hours. I don't know, it depends. That's why I kind of change up the style a lot, because some versions of my editing are way more time consuming than others. But yeah, I didn't think it was gonna affect me that much, but I guess it did. My sleep schedule is so I'm obviously gonna have to work out after work. That doesn't usually work out, but I've learned it only doesn't work out when I do it after I've gone home. If I go straight after work, I'm pretty fine. I just don't prefer it because there's a lot more people at the gym. So I try to be more discreet with my recording because, you know, a lot of people will just like set up their tripods and everything, and that's fine. But when the gym is busy, you just get like a bunch of people walking behind you that, you know, you don't go to the gym expecting to be filmed and be put in somebody else's video without their consent. So that's why I try to like blur people's faces and stuff, but that just adds to my editing time, which is like, it already takes so long to edit, which is why I just prefer to go when it's empty and I don't have to worry about getting people in frame. But it's fine. I think I've gotten over it. So yeah. Make sure you go to bed on time. Get your full 8 hours of sleep. It's not even like I was sleep deprived. I went to bed an hour later than I was supposed to, and my body was like, no. You went to bed an hour later, you're waking up an hour later. It's like, come on, man. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to work and then I will see you at the gym after. So even though today was a pool day, I normally don't warm up before my workout just because I'm already so pressed for time before work. But since I had all the time in the world after, I decided to do some handstands to just warm up my wrists and my arms. And while I was playing around with this, I was like, you know what, just for fun, let's see how close I am to my stalder, because I've been filming like a compilation video and I like to just try it at least once a day when I remember. And when I finished stretching, this was literally my first attempt, and you do not understand how surprised I was when I actually was able to press and completely finish it. Like, I was literally in shock. So when I watched the video back, I was kind of mad because I realized I was out of frame, and I was like, oh, okay, this is perfect. Like, I'll just do it in frame. If I did it once, I could definitely do it again. And I tried again and again and again and again, and I couldn't do it again. I don't know why. I don't understand how. It was a bittersweet feeling because I was extremely excited that I was able to do it in the first place, but then extremely frustrated that I couldn't do it again. So I decided to just give it a rest and not overexert myself and end up injuring myself by trying to force it, and finally switch to what I came here to do, which was work on my pull strength today. I did what I usually do on pull days. Like I said, I'm kind of just trying to increase my pull-ups from 10 to 15. So I'm just trying to do as many as I can until exhaustion. And then when I can't do pull-ups anymore, I do shoulder shrugs just so I can work on my forearm and grip strength and be able to hold myself on the bar longer. So I did about 3 to 4 sets of this being my last. kind of just wanted to get some of the definition while I was doing the pull-ups and compare my progress videos to see if I'd made any difference in my definition. And I was happy with the way that my back looked today, so I'd definitely say I saw improvement, which made me happy. After my final set of pull-ups, when I didn't have anything left in me anymore, I did Australian pull-ups. This is actually my 5th and final set of this workout. I pressed record at the beginning of my first set, and by the last one I went back to my phone and realized that I never pressed record, or it stopped recording as soon as I walked away from it. I don't know. But this is why this looks really rushed. It's because I was already exhausted and didn't want to do this set and just did it to get it on camera. But normally I do really like to do these slow and controlled for almost every single rep and just do this until failure for about 4 to 5 sets. And this is just a really good workout for my forearm strength that I've been having issues with endurance. And I also feel like it's easier to focus the mind-muscle connection on my lats. Since pull-ups I have to think about a lot more, and these it's less body weight, so it's easier to push myself for this. For my final workout, I was really just trying to focus on hitting my lats as much as possible, so I decided to do some lat pull downs. And I was trying to find the sweet spot between not lifting too heavy and not lifting too light. So I started low and started increasing the weight every few reps, just trying to really focus on form and making sure I felt it directly in my lats and not so much on my arms. And this felt good, but honestly, at this point of the day, I was just so tired. I was really trying to push myself, but I just wanted to go home at this point. So I felt like I kind of did rush this workout a bit, but since my back was very, very tired, I felt like I had pushed myself enough. You know, when I first started posing here, I thought that spotlight was like intentionally the only light in here, so you could have shadows and stuff. And then I found out that the light switch was just off. So I know I haven't been posting videos on YouTube for that long, and there isn't really a lot of reference on here for how I looked at the beginning of the year to now, but on my TikTok and everything, I was recently looking at how I had started the beginning of the year to now, and that's part of the reason why I'm so excited here and why I was posing so long. So I didn't really record an outro, but I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. How exciting.